Thanks for watching our video. We're local Bay Area Buddhists, and we want to show you briefly what we're doing here at the Dhammadharini monastery. There's lots of us here. We come from different backgrounds, but we all come together to practice Dhamma and to support the bhikkhunis, both for their benefit and for ours, and for the whole world, to establish Dhamma and spread it throughout the world. So how can we do that? Well, as we know, the greatest gift is the gift of Dhamma. As the Buddha said, Dhammadana sabbedanang jinati, I think, which means the gift of Dhamma surpasses all other gifts. So that sort of puts us in the hole. But we have a great opportunity to extend our own happiness and to make merit here at the Dhammadharini monastery. Though we do that in 4 separate ways, by providing food, shelter, clothing, and medical care. And the one that's on everyone's mind right now is shelter. We, as their support community, will be the ones who ensure that they're able to live here. So we all have expenses. We live in the world as lay people. All they have to do is purify their practice and share their Dhamma with us. So though we have expenses, and we know that you do too, this is a great opportunity to really help yourself, because I found, I know Shari's found, other people have found that as we support the bhikkhunis, we support ourselves. When you support the bhikkhunis, you support yourself. You're supporting that part of yourself which is dedicated to peace and love and purity and non-harmfulness. And it can affect your practice in ways you wouldn't expect. Jill Reyna, she used to be a very successful lawyer. She eventually donated a big plot of land on the Sonoma coast to the bhikkhunis. She told me that it continually influences her practices in ways that she never expected, and many of us have that experience ourselves. So it comes from our experience. The Buddha, of course, recommended generosity as a great practice for lay people and for monastics. And modern science too shows that as you give, you become happier. That it's not receiving, it's the act of giving that enhances your mental state and improves your quality of life. So you have some interest in Buddhism, as do we. We're making available to you now an opportunity to sponsor this entire monastery for 1 day of the month, every month. So when that day comes, you'll be able to think, oh, this is the day that I am providing the shelter for roughly 5 women. Some come, some go. They are technically homeless. This isn't actually a permanent abode. But on average, roughly 5. So on that day of the month, you'll be able to have this upwelling of joy that you are supporting these women here. So you might think, oh, this big property, and there'll be some more shots in the video. Well, it's got to be $1,000. It's actually less than $200. It's $189 per day. And we just started this. Some people have snatched some of the best dates, but there are some still left.
Yes, thank you, Dominic. And as you can see in this is the calendar days of a month. We have up to 31 days. Right now we have these days with the smiley faces, you can see, obviously are taken. They are in our program, and they have made a commitment to support the bhikkhunis. Lodging program is sponsoring 1 day of lodging for bhikkhunis, and much more. The much more part is very important to realize here is that we are not only giving lodging, we are supporting the establishment of Dhamma and the practice of the bhikkhunis here in the monastery for a long time to come. And many more supporters like us also have the opportunity to participate and cultivate the good Dhamma practice. And right now we have 8 days taken, and we still have 21 days, 22 days open. So what we need is your support. Come here, take a look at this monastery, participate in one of these days. You can do an individual day or as a group. Come together. $189 is what it's going to take.
By the time that you see this video, some more of these will be gone, but we hope to see you here.
Sadhu, 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 sadhu.